I wish I had a better way to explain this, but we all are one being. Every existence that's going on, we're one giant. As in your senses and your neurons and your cells and everything going on in your body without you understanding, except for the one piece of you that's operating your body. The whole entire existence is that. And we are all one little part of it. And it's not able to focus on each one of us consciously until like we're a thought in its head, and we're a thought in its head that stays there, kind of thing. Although it's not a head, and I'm trying to give you a figurative speaking kind of thing. In every world that's going on right now, say the moon or another planet or whatever, those planets are actually this moment in time. And because the way that we are so unconscious of stuff going on, the past has always been created from the thoughts of the people of the past. And everything that you truly believe down in your heart and soul has been lived out in some existence on another planet, another galaxy, in one of the billions of galaxies far, far away. Everything that we have made up has happened, whether it's been represented in a visual term, like, or it's happening somewhere, and it doesn't matter. In this moment of now, it's happening somewhere. So when we take pictures of the moon that were from 1960, and when you look at them right now, that moment of now is just a moment from 1960 that we took a picture of a planet. That's not what the planet looks like right now. The planet has changed since then. Understand that. So there's nothing ever that has ever been there other than our consciousness getting smarter and trying to figure it all out. So every big galaxy and moon is still just a thought in the great mind, which you are part of. And when you actually feel it, you understand what I mean. So, when, I don't know how to say it, all the stuff that we get our minds stuck on, saying the politics and the stuff that we people think is so important, is just another distraction from our consciousness, because during the time that these political people take over, it leads into technology, and it leads into monitoring, and it leads into that stuff, and it takes away free will once again, instead of working together and doing that. So every time, even when it happens in the next existence or your next lifetime, okay, your way to go to another planet is to, when you die, you would picture yourself living on a planet that is beautiful and paradise, and that you believe in your heart and soul that that's where you'll go next. And your piece of existence will manifest in a physical form some way there. The more you are conscious, you can even sort of determine how you look and all that kind of stuff. We know that we can do that now with genetics. You can actually do that in your own mind. Instead of having all different people have to work together to do it, you can do it in your own mind, in that place that some call bardos and some call, purgatory, or, purgatory is just, in a non-time sense, you basically, between when your oneness manifests into another piece, so it can experience another timeless, experience of time. It's not really, it's timeless, so it's an experience of time, but through a time vehicle, as a infinite being that is having one more on top of all the other that are happening right now, and keep increasing until that person thinks they die. Like, I don't have to die. I know Dan Alexander doesn't have to die, and I could find ways to believe in my heart and soul that I've cured myself, everything, and that I grow backwards, that I've maintained my age. And if I truly, 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 truly believe that, whether or not I've seen my whole life that people die near 100 at the very most, whether or not I've seen that my whole life, I've grown to believe that. And at one time, people only lived to be 30 or 40, not just because of health breakthroughs, but because the people around them only lived to be 30 or 40, and that's where they thought was the old age. And as people could live longer, they believed people could live longer. So even people that eat unhealthy can still live longer, not because of the medicine, but because people live longer, and they believe they can. So the longer we believe we can live, the longer we do. And on top of that, it helps to do things that make you feel good, so that you believe you're doing good. And right now, some of the things that make some people feel good, other people say, you shouldn't do that. And deep down, they believe they shouldn't, so therefore it doesn't do good for them. So you got to start doing things that you really do feel good doing. I suggest not putting a bunch of heavy sugars and oils and salts and all that kind of stuff into your body, but that's just me, and I know that there's a difference because of what it does, and it holds negative feelings from all the beings that have lived once and died again. Okay, like a tree, animal, all those things are just manifested again to try to become conscious beings, and they are becoming conscious beings, and they don't want to lose their free will. And this world, this planet is an awesome place, so this is what we got to work on doing, and it starts on all kinds of different levels. So I don't know exactly where to start, but with some other people helping, we can attack all kinds of different, not attack, but work together on all kinds of different areas at the same time. So until next time, guys, peace, oneness, love.